Hello everybody, welcome to Sophie's Sweets Academy. Today I'm going to show you how to make the ever so popular strawberry crunch churro cheesecake. This recipe blew up on my TikTok and I'm so happy everyone has had positive reviews. We'll get started with a list of the ingredients. For this you'll need 16 ounces of cream cheese, 1 egg, 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 croissant rolls, 10 or 12 fresh strawberries, 1 tablespoon of sugar mixed in with 1 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and cream cheese or whipped cream frosting. We'll begin by making the fresh strawberry puree. This is the longest step, so I suggest to do it first, and you can always substitute this for just regular strawberry jam. It's up to you, whatever's easier. You're going to put all the strawberries into a food processor or blender and blend until it's a liquid strawberry mixture. This is the consistency that you want. Pour this over a rather large pot and you're going to cook this on medium-low for 10 to 15 minutes. All you're doing here is taking away the excess water that you don't want to mix into the cheesecake batter. The reason this is the longest step is because you have to mix the entire time or else it'll burn. And some people are not very patient, but I promise you this will make a huge difference in your cheesecake flavor. But like I said, if you don't have the time, just use strawberry jam, no big deal. So when you first start, it's going to be very liquidy, and after 10 to 15 minutes of mixing, you'll end up with a much thicker consistency, kind of like applesauce. Do the spatula test, which is what I call when the spatula makes a clear path on the pan when you run it through, and the mixture doesn't immediately cover the pan. Does that make sense? Before adding it to the cheesecake batter, which I will go over next, make sure to refrigerate this because you don't want it hot. You can also make this the day before and refrigerate it, that way it's ready when you make your churro cheesecake. Now let's make the cheesecake mixture. Smooth out the softened cream cheese and make sure there are no lumps. Now add your egg. And continue mixing and make sure to script on the sides. Next, add the sugar and the vanilla. In this step I actually forgot the vanilla, but in the end there's just so much flavor into all of this that you didn't even notice, so you can skip the vanilla if you don't have any. And now we're ready to assemble everything. This is a 9x13 sheet pan, I believe, and you're going to spray it with cooking spray. Next, you'll lay down your croissant sheet. Who else gets scared when you pop these things? Lay it completely flat, take your time. And now pour the entire cheesecake mixture on top. Make sure to spread it around evenly. And now dollop your cooled strawberry puree mixture. Now add your second croissant sheet. This part's kind of tricky. If you get holes when you stretch it, just pinch the gaps together. You won't really be able to tell because this will all puff up. And try to spread it around evenly, but most likely it will not cover every single inch of the pan, and that's okay because like I said, it will puff up. Spread the top with some cooking spray, and it wouldn't be called a churro cheesecake without having cinnamon sugar, so add your cinnamon sugar on top. And it's ready to go in the oven. Bake it at 350 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes. Remember, everyone's oven is different. One of the issues that people had with this was that the top was fully cooked and golden brown, but the bottom was still raw. To stop this from happening, place an aluminum foil sheet over the top when you see the top turning golden brown at around 15 to 20 minutes. This will stop the top from burning while the bottom is still cooking. You can also do this trick even when you're baking a cake, if you see the top of your cake well done and the inside is still raw. And look at how beautiful! Scraped on the side so it can easily come out. I didn't take this out of the pan because I took it straight to a family party, but to take it out, get a large spatula and it should be able to slide out, but it has to be completely cooled. If you do it when it's still warm, you might end up with a big mess. Next, coat this with whatever frosting you prefer. I chose cream cheese frosting, but if you like it less sweet, then use whipped cream frosting. Now add your strawberry crumb coat topping. I've made 2 videos showing you how to make this, a baked jello version and a no-bake version, so look at my previous post for that recipe. You can stop here, but I decided to be fancy and added cream cheese frosting swirls on top, because why not? Now add strawberries if you have any left over. And more cream cheese swirls. And that's it, we are all done. I'm very proud of this one. This is a little time consuming, but everyone will love it, and you can definitely sell these in little packages. I think they're better than most of the churro cheesecakes that I've seen, but of course I am biased. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next recipe. Bye!